love to party. You can tell I like to party because I was asked to leave a Magic Mike Live experience in Vegas for refusing to give the strippers back their clothing. I love to party. I was out recently in Hollywood at the club, just popping bottles, popping wheelies, as you do. The thing is, everyone was acting like it was my make-a-wish to be there. And like if I had a wish, it would probably be to have feet. Not dance with you. The way that everyone likes to make me feel included at the club is they want to give me a lap dance. That's their move. They want to drop it low, they want to pick it up slow, and that's fine. Go on, be your bad bitch self. You know, but if you are going to engage in that kind of behavior, I think you really need to take stock and inventory of your body and what it's able to do. All right? So when I'm at the strip club, what do I want with that soft booty bounce? Okay, what I was getting was a lot of awkward, sharp angles and movement. In this area, very Caucasian in nature. It's not inclined to tip out. Finally, though, they realized I was sentient, I started to reanimate right before their very eyes. Just like some large-chested armoire from Beauty and the Beast. And they couldn't help themselves. They're like, oh my God, you're here, you're on the dance floor, you're doing it, you're killing it. And like, I love being an inspiration, but I do not appreciate being cock-blocked. I'm at the club trying to do what all you're trying to do. Miss, what are you trying to do when you go to the club? She's like, talk to no one. Isolate myself. Different vibe for me. I'm really just trying to pop my pussy out this wheelchair, go home to the tent. Just casual night. Even with that, they wouldn't let me live. They kept saying shit like, you're so brave. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to use a condom later. There we go. Everyone's loose now. We're having fun. Good times. I'm disabled. It means I get to kick back a lot. I get to chill. I find being disabled, I think honestly like the hardest part about it is when I'm out socially and there's another person in a wheelchair, because I never know if I'm supposed to make eye contact with that. I'm always scared they're going to try to engage me in some sort of secret handshake. They're going to hit me with some sort of cerebral palsy crip gang sign. I'm not going to know. I cannot say, so sorry, don't rep that sacked. I'm part of full mobility. Not all disabilities are visible. But those late laughs were. I think my favorite part about being disabled, though, is when people ask if I'm a veteran. That is my absolute favorite. Because truly, like, what about any of this? What about this gel manicure? This blowout makes you think I'm good at taking orders. What about this general vibe says manual labor? Let's get her to do it. Or even that I'd be willing to die for my country. It's like I tried to kill myself once, it did not work. Like, why would I do it for America? Doesn't make any sense. Every time someone asks if I'm a vet, I always want to know what branch of the military they think I served in. I always hope that it's the Navy, because then that means I'm part of the nigga Navy, which we all know Rihanna is captain of. Some people get uncomfortable with that. They're like, is she allowed to say that word? And truly, I don't know. Not sure. Surprise! I am Latina, Black teen if you're insufferable. Woo! I grew up here in Los Angeles, and I grew up in a Latino community, but everyone regarded me with suspicion. Kind of like I was some sort of dark-skinned Christopher Columbus. They were trying to infiltrate and steal their herbs and spices. Now that I'm older, though, I've just realized, oh no, honey, you've just been a Yolanda in a sea of Selenas. And they are terrified you're going to shoot their national treasure. I'm scared I'm going to go full bitty bitty boom boom. Can you feel that? Treason? It's in the air. Woo! Bad for the soul, bad for the blowout. Honestly, I haven't seen acts of treason this flagrant since Kelly referred to herself as the second lead singer of Destiny's Child. What the fuck is going on? It's a code red situation. White women, you fucked up. You made this difficult for us. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be in a place where I'm not getting along with white women because I've been to brunch. I've shared bottles of rosé with you, okay? I too love to commit petty theft from Target. So, what happened, right? I didn't understand it. That's why after the election, it was like, all right, let's be about healing. What are we doing? We're going to the Women's March, fine. Even though walking, not my aesthetic. And I was there in the streets. The group that I went with a group of woke, overeager white women, a wow of women. Wow. Wow. They really wanted to let everyone around us know that they were with a disabled Latina woman of color in a wheelchair who needed space to be seen and heard and listened to. You guys, I've never experienced this much privilege in my life. Like, if that is white feminism, please deal me in. They were thriving so hard you would think they were asking to speak to the manager. That's like how hard they were going. It's like in between chants of Lena Dunham and Taylor Swift, just a weird record scratch of move, bitch, get out the way. I realized in that moment, I was like, Cardi B can't be for you. I gotta protect her at all costs. You guys fuck with Cardi? This is some of the people who fuck with Cardi. You fuck with Cardi? Yes. Thank you. I love her. I love Cardi because she's Dominican and I'm Dominican, and there are no Dominicans in Los Angeles, so she's kind of like our brand ambassador up here. Kind of like how she is for Fashion Nova. Just spreading that good word. I want to believe that we have so much in common, but I know that we don't. Like, I'm a bougie bitch, she's a hood bitch. You know, bougie, I'll show up to your barbecue with a bottle of sparkling wine, and then have the nerve to not bring any feet. It's some real bougie bitch shit. Cardi was pregnant at the same time as her pit bull. That's some hood bitch shit. That's what as fuck. And then she named her daughter Culture with a K. And it truly does not matter how many shoes I snatch off someone and throw across the room. Okay, I'm never gonna be that hood bitch. Maybe pregnant at the same time as my Sharpay. And then name my daughter Culture with a Q because I've been abroad. I'm single right now, but it's cool, I get it. You know, P's entering my VNA from time to time. It's dope, it's tight. It is frustrating though when I'm hooking up with a guy and you get to that part. You always get to that part. You're like, all right, you gotta choke me now, and they freak out. They're always like, why are you into such weird sex? I was like, dude, why aren't you focused on making me come? All right, I'm giving you all the steps, I'm telling you exactly what to do, making this very easy for you. I think the reason they freak out is like, uh-oh, maybe there's some past trauma. And maybe she's been sexually assaulted or raped. And I was, but I was in a choking years before that happened. Trauma happened post-choking. That's my mom's favorite joke. Now here's my dad's. I am single. I used to have a boyfriend. He was a real cool guy. Don't worry, there's no cool guys here. As I don't see anyone wearing cargo shorts who clearly lives with their grandma. His favorite restaurant was Denny's, and that was hard for me. Because I go to Denny's for the privacy, but I go to IHOP to be seen. So clearly not a relationship built to last on a strong foundation. I think though the thing that really put an end to the relationship though was when I got pregnant. That was really hard. Because I was also saving up for an iPad at the time. An iPad 3 with Retina display. Bougie bitch shit. I made the right choice for me. I had the abortion. It was super chill. It was very chill. I can tell from all of your silence you're also very chill with my choice. But it was, like afterwards they swallowed me in a blanket. They gave me a little juice box with crackers. I was like, oh my God. I'm being treated like the child I'm never gonna give birth to. It's so peaceful and quiet. It's relaxing. Kind of like a spa day with a deep exfoliation treatment in one specific area. I think the best part about having an abortion though was just like finally being able to pick where we had dinner that night. I won. I went big. I went hard. I picked Popeyes. Not even because I love fried chicken, just because he was white and hated spice. I mean, obviously you don't go through something like that without like learning some lessons, right? Like I learned that the rhythm method is very similar to Russian roulette, as they're both very fun activities to engage in until someone has to die. I like how people are trying to hold a seance or something that's not coming back. Nah, you guys have been pretty chill about this. Some people aren't. Some people want to talk to me afterwards, and to anyone who's feeling that way, I just want to let you know that coconut is my favorite flavor of LaCroix. Right? because I'm not afraid to be the villain. I've been Danielle Perez. Keep it going for this awesome show.